Hey guys, it's Richard from Grafting Dragon Fruits. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what I do to improve the quality of dragon fruits by removing some of these buds here, and the process is called thinning. So just a disclaimer for all of you new dragon fruit growers, this might be very painful to watch because especially if you're growing dragon fruit, you haven't had your first flower yet and you're over here seeing me taking them all off. But I'm doing it for the good of the plant and for the quality of the dragon fruits. When we're growing dragon fruits, it's all about the quality and not the quantity. We are a backyard grower. We are not farm growers where we will sell them to the markets. We grow them because we want the fruits to taste really good for ourselves and for our families so that we can share them and then you can brag about how good and sweet your fruits are. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you guys my rules and what I do to help improve the quality of these fruits, how to get the size to be bigger by just thinning them out. So thinning is a process I go through when the dragon fruits are just so productive. So Red Jaina here is a very high yielding producer. If you take a look at her, she has almost 6, 7, 8 buds on just one branch, and you can see that happening throughout this whole plant on Red Jaina. And that to me looks very good, but I know if I keep them all on, the fruits are going to be very small. They're not going to taste as sweet and they're not going to be as appetizing because all of this energy is being dispersed to all of these fruits and they're not going to have enough to produce a really good fruit, and that's what we're looking for. So I'm going to show you guys what I do. Let's start with this very busy branch here. So my rule of thumb is I like to keep about 1 through 2 buds per branch. So this is one branch here, and oh my god, you guys, Red Jaina, I am so proud and happy that you produce this many buds, but this is just way too many. Once they start to grow, they will just start to suck all of the juices in this branch and make it become very dry. So if you ever notice that your dragon fruits are producing buds and when they start to grow, your branch gets more dehydrated and thin and very flimsy, that's because all of that energy is going to the buds. So you don't want that to happen, because if that happens, then the branch is very depleted and not enough energy or nutrients is going to the buds. So they're not going to be as good when you harvest the fruit. So enough of that. Let's go ahead and jump into the part that nobody likes to see, but I'm going to do it just for you guys, okay? So you guys can understand. What I'm going to do is remove about 80% of this, and I'm going to leave only about 2 buds left, okay? And what I do is I just look for the smallest ones first. So this one here, and this one here are very small. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, take this one off, this one, and this one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take this very top one off here. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 buds left. Still too many. So what I'm gonna do is remove the next smallest one, which is here, and I'm gonna leave these 2 here and remove this one just because it's smaller than the rest of those 2. So right off the back, you guys, I remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buds from one branch, and now this branch has only 2 buds left. I'm gonna go toss this on the floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep on doing that. This branch here has 4 buds. I see here, this is a pretty big one. This is a slightly bigger one than these 2. So let's go ahead and just take these 2 buds off. They're still good buds, they're not gonna abort, but by doing this, you guys, it forces all of that energy now to just go to these 2, and they are gonna grow rapidly, very big, very sweet, and that is what we want. Here's another branch with 2. So this is perfect. I don't have to do anything on this one. This one has 2 fruits, and that's perfectly fine. Let's go to, oh, here's one that's very important that I want to point out. This one has a branch growing right here, and if you guys can see, it's been growing right into that branch. Look how flat it got. It's damaged, and if it keeps on growing, it's just gonna keep on gets blocked by this branch, and it's not gonna really grow nice. So we have a deformed one. Go ahead and remove them. Anything that looks deformed, getting blocked by other branches, or is even close to another bud, go ahead and remove them, guys, because they are not gonna do you any good. All right, here's another branch with 3. The smallest one is right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take off that one as well. So this side looks good. Now let's go over here. It's gonna get really crazy over here because you guys look, it's just like red buds everywhere. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a branch with about 4 buds on, and I'll do an update video when it comes to that time, just to show you guys what the difference are with a branch with 2 buds and a branch with 4 buds. And you guys are gonna notice right away the fruits are gonna be smaller, but let's go ahead and do that now. So in about 2 to 4 weeks, we will see the flower to bloom, and when I pollinate it, the fruits will start to form, and that's when we can tell what's gonna go on, okay? So this one I'm gonna leave 4 on. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off, this other small one off. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 buds on one branch. I'm gonna leave these 4 on for an experiment, so that way when I come back to it, I can show you guys what happens when we leave this many on. Most of you guys say, just leave it on, they're gonna slowly abort themselves, but when you do that, energy is being wasted. It's going to the buds to try to keep it alive, and it's gonna slowly just take away from all the other buds that are already good. So we'll keep this one on. Once it starts to flower and come fruits, we'll do an update video so I can compare to the ones that have 4 and the ones that have only 2 buds, okay? But we're gonna go ahead and just keep on thinning out. All right, so here's another one with 3 buds. I'm gonna take this one out, so it's the smallest. There you go. And I do this too to create space for when this fruit forms. There's gonna be space and that one won't block it, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and gently put that branch back. Here are some branches with buds that are already gonna fail. So this one, you can just kind of push it off. This one too, kind of comes off. Now we have just 1 bud on that one. Here is another one with about 5 of them. We're just gonna go down. There's 1. Here's another one. And another one, and we are left with 2. We are almost done, guys. Hang on in there. I know you guys are probably holding onto your seat tight watching this, going, what are you doing, Rich? But trust me, guys, this is for the good. So this one was about to abort. I'm gonna take one off. There's 3 on there. Let's go ahead and take off this one because it's just slightly smaller. So we are good. Okay, so this one has 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and take off this one. We're left with 2. And all right, let's go take a look at our plants here. This one has 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the smallest one, which is here. And now we look very good. So with doing that, now the fruits are gonna increase in size. They're gonna have so much more nutrients to start growing larger fruits and more nutrients to help get sweeter. Ideally, for one dragon fruit plant, and when I say plant, I mean one cutting. One cutting is 1 plant. And with 1 plant, you want about 10 fruits per plant. This is to optimize the quality of your fruits. Any more than 10, you can give it yourself about a little more, like 10 to 12 fruits. But anything more than that per plant is just gonna take away from the plant. It's gonna just dehydrate all the branches, and for it to bounce back, it's gonna take a little longer. When you're thinning them out, it's just keeping it in a safe zone where it doesn't get too depleted. So when it's end of the season, they're not healing, they're thriving. And when it comes back to season again, you're gonna get many, many fruits that are very, very good. So that was the process of me thinning out dragon fruit buds. I hope this video helped you guys, and thank you for staying and watching me do that. I know it's painful for you guys, but you guys made it, you guys got through it. And in a few weeks, I'll update you guys on the branch with 4 and the branches with 2, and show you guys the difference. So if you guys thought this video was helpful and you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comments below, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. And if you guys want to see more grafting and dragon fruit videos of mine, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there so you guys won't miss a single thing. Have a wonderful day now. Bye, guys.